My people. So today I want to talk about the choice of wood. In my previous video, I've discussed a lot about doing woodwork. So today also I want to discuss about the choice of wood, getting wood. What I know these days is that most of most of house owner or there are people, some people if they are not in Nigeria, they prefer that people to go and get the wood for them. So in going there, they make a bad choice. You see, let me tell you one thing about stone coated. You see, stone coated woodwork is designed in a way that you lay it. Understand? You lay it one from one point to from one pole line to the others, and there is a certain place that you must nail. You don't just nail stone coated anyhow. You nail it in some specific place, and you lay it, you arrange it. When you arrange it, you nail it. That's how it's being done. So when you see a stone coated have leakages, the leakages come, if it is installation leakage, it can come only from the nail point. For example, the nail point, for example, the starting nail point, you didn't apply sealant, because when you buy stone coated, you are going to get a sealant and a sand. So for example, you didn't apply a sealant on some nail, it's not all. There are some places that you will nail it to not leak. But while some places, some starting points, if you don't put sealant in those places may leak. And the leakage will not be random like that. It will not be coming out. It will just be soaking. Can be soaking the wood in that area, or just be dropping down a little. You know that, okay, that's a nail point. And as soon as you have discovered the point, you just apply sealant and apply the sand. That place seal forever. You cannot see any leakage in that place again. So those one happen, for example, when you roof a house today. I know we're in the raining period now. When you roof a house and there is a point of water dropping, you will discover it quickly because rain is falling now. You see it, and when you seal it. But let's say you roof a house now. The first year is not leaking. The second year is not leaking. The third year is now started leaking, and the leakage is random. The water is pouring very well. That is not the problem of installation. That is now the effect of the woodwork. I told you effect of the wood. Sorry, it can be effect of the woodwork and the wood itself. You see what I told you from initial, that these stone coated are lay in series. They are lay in set. They are lay. So now in the market, in the buying of wood in the market, now there is a lot of different woods. There's one wood they call 2x2. They use it for pole line. When you go to the market now, most markets, you see that 2x2, they've reduced the size. It's not. That's why they call it solo. When people go to the market now, they prefer to buy that solo because it's more cheaper. Those wood, they carve it out from different woods. So when you now use it now, when sun is now eating it, those wood will take another shape. They will bend. Linear expansivity affect them. They will bend. Some one will shoot up. Some of those wood are not hardwood. They are not strong. Now, when you nail something on the wood that is not strong, when wind started, for example, you have not done your window, you have not done anything in the house. When wind starts blowing now, you see, wind will be touching the roof, will be removing the nails small from the wood, because the wood is not strong to even hold the nail tightly, or the wood is bent. When you see a heavy leakage in your house, it is not the problem of the roof, it is the problem of the wood. If your wood is hard, the wood is straight, the only leakage you can discover in stone coated is just the nail point. It's just dropping, not gushing. So anytime you see that, that's why I say, people, when you are buying wood, make sure you buy a complete. If you are buying 2x2, buy 2x2. If you are buying two, don't buy solo wood, and make sure the wood you are buying now. You will see some wood after they've used it, you'll be seeing the powdering. The wood will be termites, all those insects will be eating it. You'll be seeing the powdering everywhere in the ground. In the future now, that problem, that person, that roof they've done there will have problem of leakage. They will now be calling the person that have done the roof for many years to come and do repair. And it's not the problem of the person that, me, I will not know. When you see wood, you will see those wood, they are very neat in the later, like in in 1 month time, you'll now be seeing that something is eating it. You'll now be seeing powdering. That's why some people, when they buy wood, they treat it before they use it. While there's some wood, you don't even need to treat because it's already this one. Insect cannot eat it. Termite cannot eat it. Some people buy strong wood and they buy hard wood. They buy those wood that termite cannot eat, anything cannot eat it, and they are strong wood. 2x2 is not 2x2, it's not solo wood. So when you use all those ones, it cannot give you any problem. Those ones cannot cause any leakage. It cannot cause any leakage in future. In 3 years, some people you will use house, your house will not even leak in the next 4 years. But in the 5 years, you now see the strength of the wood will now be weakening. You now see that this house will start leaking because all those wood that you are seeing is wood that is holding them, not iron. It's wood that is holding them. When the wood weak, the nail will shift from the wood, and you start seeing many places will open. Rain will start falling. That's why some people will see, I have done repair for this wood. I've done it several times. The thing still leaking. Some people will just have to remove all the wood and put another poline, then reset it again. Because as some people will call me that they did this part today, another part happened today. That is the problem of the wood. So if you don't want to spend money, you will spend double another time. If you want to buy correct thing, buy correct thing. If you want to buy good wood, buy good wood. Always take along a carpenter. Tell the carpenter you need original wood. Let them choose original wood for you. Not you going to somebody you don't know about, you just go and buy wood come. The carpenter will do his work and go. And the person that want to, even though you're not buying from me, another person that want to supply a roof will do his work and go. You are the one that will be facing the problem. Some people, when they do roof for you, they will not come back again. Some people will even give you warranty of 1 year. After 1 year, I don't come back again for it. Anything that happens is the problem of you and the wood. That's why I go for quality wood. When you go for, there are some houses that will never leak. Because I remember our house, my father's house, when we want to do it, those houses, they build it before they burn me. When we want to even put aluminium, when we want to remove the zinc, we didn't buy any other wood. It's that same wood that is there that we use. Because those are strong wood. Not this wood they are selling nowadays. Everybody just want to start selling wood. They start even soft wood. They are using it. When they cut it again, they cut it very small. You will see when you are nailing some wood like this, wood nail will just enter like say you didn't even knack it. Before when you see, look holding this now. When carpenters are doing work, you just say they will be knocking wood, knocking nail before it enter. But these days, just knock some nail like it just enter like say you are not even using any force. So take a look at those things. Don't suffer others are supplying food. Some people will do woodwork. When they buy the wood, they will leave the wood in the site for many months. After that month again, they will now still call carpenter. Carpenter will do it again. They will still leave the wood on the top of the roof for many months before. Those wood will spoil. Rain is beating it, sun is beating it. You just left the wood. That's why you people don't want to spend money, and you are pushing yourself to spend more money. I told you when you want to do something, you can easily get a rough quotation for anything you want to do. You get rough quotation for anything you want to do. Get rough quotation for the roof. Get rough quotation for the. But let's say if you want to get rough quotation now, person say, okay, pay me, let me calculate for you. You don't want to pay. And you want to be, when you get rough quotation and you have idea, let's say you have all the money, this is idea. That rough quotation sometime, it will give you exact what you need, or it will reduce more, or it will increase by small. But at least it will give you the insight that, okay, this is the money I'll be needing to do my wood, do the roof. Some people will buy wood in the site for 3 good months, leave it there on the ground. How bad? The wood will spoil. After they still do the woodwork, they will still leave it another month before they now buy roof and cover it. It's supposed to be done. Immediately you do your woodwork, immediately you buy your wood, nail it, and do the roof and leave it. When you do the roof now, even though the roof is wet, when the roof is dry in there, the roof there will be forcing it to take the shape of the roof there. It will, because wood will take the shape of everything that is covering it. It will take the shape of that roof that is bending it. Not that you have already roofed there, the roof has taken its own empty shape, you are not taking the roof now to not cover it, there will be some loophole. Those loophole will not be causing leakage for the person that did it. Please help us. Help us to help you. You can't be calling me when I've done the roof for you for 5 years, 6 years. When it's leaking, you call me back to come and do. You're supposed to call person that is close to that. Let them check the wood for you. It's maybe I went to one side, the wood, all the pole line. I'm not the one that did it. They just call me for repair. All the pole line, termite has eaten all the pole line. No nail is even. It's just the weight of the roof that is just keeping that roof. All termite have eaten all the pole line spacing. The nail are not even there again. You see that kind of thing? Even though you want to manage roof, you can manage on those any other big wood, all those 12 by 12. You can, but any wood that is carrying the roof, all those 2 by 2, 3 by 2, buy good one. Those one are the pillar of the roof. Those one are the one that carry the roof. And a lot of people call me, they've already done aluminum parapets and the thing is not taking shape. That is the problem of the wood. If you want to do aluminum parapets, you must make sure you buy a straight wood. Very, very straight wood. You see, that aluminum parapet is not having any shape. It's just normal aluminum. You can see this house that I'm showing you now. You can see the parapet now, very straight and neat. So now, this parapet now, the person that want to do it, buy a straight wood. And they choose out of the 2 by 2, which is straight and full, to do this aluminum parapet. When my carpenter did it now, when we want to install it now, it didn't give us any stress. The owner loved it and everybody, and the thing is it's even more beautiful than normal casting parapet because everything is well done there. The woodwork is set. If woodwork, if everything is set, your house will be fine. When you see I told you initially, when you see some house that their roof are not good, it is not the roof that caused the problem. It is the woodwork there. Some people want to use aluminum 0.45. They will now do, because they want to cut down cost, they will now use their pole line to be like 700. How can you lay a roof, 0.45 roof on a 700 gap roof that will bring out beauty? It can never be fine. It will rough. But even your engineer will not tell you that because you want to cut down costs. You can cut down costs in other roof. You can cut down other big roof that will carry the support of the house. You can cut down costs there. But for the one that carrying the roof itself, you can never cut down costs there. If you cut down costs, you will still spend that money in future. It will damage your POP, it will damage everything. I'm not praying you, but that is just normal thing. The wood of these days are not like olden days there. Olden days there, I see some house up till now. I did one house in the house they use that what's the name? Asbestos. When we removed that asbestos, the man didn't buy any wood. All those wood there are still very, very good. I use aluminum long span. Those wood, he say the house is more than for something years, and the wood is still okay. But these days, check our wood these days. As of 5 years, I've already disturbing the person because of bad wood. So please, if you want to get wood, get quality wood and get a good carpenter to knock good wood. Let them select good wood for you. Let them use the straight wood for the pole line. If you are using aluminum parapet, let them use the straight wood for you so that you will get a good shape. Otherwise, everything that you have do, when you see it, you will not like it, you will regret. So please, I have some clients now that they've done their woodwork for long, keep it there. There's one house I went to in Ibadan. The woodwork is up to like 5 months and the rain is killing it, sun is killing it, and the person wants to use roof there. After the wood have taken its own shape, you have not nailed it since these days. Haba. Some people will even do woodwork, it will damage there. They will not come back again and remove and start again. Don't waste your money. Have budget for everything you are doing. Plan yourself. Let your architecture plan for you. How much wood will I go? How much? Call the person that is selling roof. Give them roof plan. Let them come. Even though they say they will collect token, give them lemon. So that you know. If you don't have the power, leave it for now. You cannot do roof small. You can. After you have roof your house, first thing is when you build your house to the lintel level. After you have roof it, you cannot be doing every other thing small. But the roof, immediately you do your woodwork like this, cover it. Otherwise, it will give you problem in future. You can't leave wood down anyhow. Termite will enter. Insect will be eating it because it's not living again. It's dead. The roof is dead. The wood is supposed to be hung where termite will not reach it and where it will have support. Something will be covering it. That's what you need. A woodwork cannot be on ground. The same sun is killing it and rain is touching it. When rain touch it, it will wet. Sun beat it, it will dry. It will be taking another shape entirely. After you now say you want to do roofing on that same woodwork that you have done for 6 months, that's one will give person problem. So please, take note of this. Plan yourself. Don't play with your roof. Anything you want to do, do it. Let it be credible and professional for your wood. Because roofing is the beauty of a house. No matter how your house fine, how you decorate it, if the roof is not good, the house will not be fine. The house will not bring out correct. You will not even like it. And I advise again, always go for stone coated. Stone coated is the best. Aluminum is very, very expensive now. The price of aluminum now is killing. So stone coated is still average, and stone coated is better. Stone coated does not give problem of leakage like that, like aluminum. Aluminum. If you want to use aluminum, make sure your woodwork is perfect. You can still control the leakage of stone coated. As soon as you discover the place that is leaking, you see it, that's all. If it's not the wood, aluminum, when the wood bend, it will leak. Nail point, it will leak. If the wood weak, it will leak. So be careful of the wood you are getting. Thank you very much. That is what I want to post today. That is aluminum parapet. See? You can see the parapet. This aluminum parapet for you. So that is the woodwork. You can see, well straight and well done. You can see all the wood used for the parapet. Very straight wood. And my carpenter that did a very powerful and perfect job. Thank you very much. See you next time.